Nothing F tier, but E, you've got the bat. Fuck the bat, no one likes the bats, they're garbage. Then you got the Melia, whose mechanics, I was like, oh yep. Anyways, the Melia. Inferno. If you haven't done it before, that's fine. I've never done it either. I'm about to do it after this stream. Well, not after this segment of the stream. We're going to jump into the Inferno, then some Theatre of Blood. So we'll see how the tier list holds up with the content. Now, before we do start, obviously I've just got a couple of announcements because we're going to turn this into a video when we're done. First of all, don't be a dog cunt, like the stream or video if you want. Secondly, I'm going to obviously, when I make the video, I'll leave a summary link in the description, so all the lazy cunts that don't want to watch this shit can see it in the, well, by clicking the link. You can skip straight to the end for my summary. Everyone else, thank you for coming to the stream, appreciate it, love the support, and we'll get into it with whatever's on top of the pile here, which is the Blob. A lot of people don't like this cunt. Bowman especially, if you don't know who Bowman is, he's one of the scammers that's in the Discord. He's a big boy, owes people quite a bit of money. More importantly, he's predominantly scared of the blobs. I remember him saying specifically, when he heard I was going to try the Inferno, his first thoughts were, well, you're not going to kill the blob. I don't know why he would think that. I don't see them being too much of a threat. Basically, we're going to be rating it S tier as top tier content, not too difficult or not that much of an annoyance to kill. E and F can get absolutely fucked. Twitch is dead content. Yeah, Twitch would sit at F tier, but I do not stream on Twitch anymore. No, I haven't streamed on Twitch in a very long time, Robin Hood. YouTube's a better platform for streaming, and I'm not a cuck, so, you know, only cucks will stream on Twitch. None of that shit over here, YouTube only. Plus, I can get away with a hell of a lot more shit that I want to say, do, and play. Anyways, in the meantime, Blob. For the Inferno, fuck this guy. But they're not too bad, you know, fuck them, but don't fuck them at the same time. They're going B tier, because they're not too bad, you know, they just can be annoying. What I find with the Blob, I've never done the Inferno, but what I find is the later waves, they seem to just want to hit more. I don't know why. They'll hit zeros all day until you get to wave 55, then all of a sudden, yeah, they're pulling fucking hits out of your ass all the way to 63. So, at the end of the day, you can easily get around them by praying and flicking, but they can be annoying. So they're B tier, because the mechanics are well designed. Excuse me. Everything else, it's good to go. Can't wait for you to kill the Blob someday. I'll give it a crack. Inferno would be much easier without the Blob. Well, that's the idea, isn't it? You've never done it? No, I've never done it, so I've never actually tried the Inferno. I'm just giving you my advice, reading off of the wiki. Welcome to Theatrics tier list. Now, the Melia, this little snaky boy, the Snack. This guy is designed to basically stop you from safe spotting. It's excellent. It's very good mechanic Jagex implemented. So instead of safe spotting the entire wave, he's going to dig around behind you, and then, yeah, fun fact, you can just safe spot him again. It's a pretty useless mechanic, a pretty poorly designed monster. He can hit hard, but it's almost, yeah, it's almost useless having this cunt in there. It's just an annoyance. You get rid of him first, you freeze him, he's out of the fucking game. Poorly designed. Obviously, they're kind of, I understand why they had the, you know, mechanic to stop you from safe spotting, but then implemented a safe spot into the fucking game, because how else are you going to do the Inferno without being some high-level sweatbag basement dweller? D tier for these. D for they're fucking dog shit. Easy to kill, but yeah, fuck the Melias. They're just garbage. Now these are the Rangers. These are big boys. These guys shoot balls at you, all over your face. Not bad. To be honest, when it comes to the Rangers, they're very easy. They're very easy to tick, to flick your prayer with. They do hit hard, but they're not really a problem. And every time a Ranger is out, it's not a bad time. It's well designed. It's easy to understand. They look good. It's like a giant, you know, scrotum on its head, or as its head. Interesting. Best balls I've seen on my best balls you've had on your face all the time. Really? What's your fucking name? Brickicles, whatever that grey name Auto said in the chat. Good stuff. I like it, mate. It's gone S tier. Just for you. Appreciate it, mate. Right up there. Rangers, good boy. Now you got the Mages. These guys are fucking useless. Holy fuck. They just revive everything. Which isn't too bad, because that does mean you can get off some cheeky extra fucking heals with your blood spells. Now, I've never done the Inferno myself, never attempted it. I'm going to try, but from my understanding, very easy to kill. The reviving is really, you can use it to your own advantage. You can manipulate what you want revived and when, or at least assure that it's going to be revived. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. It's just a fucking retarded looking frog thing, and no one gives 2/3 of a shit about it. It's gone B tier with the blob, because, well, it's not really that much of a threat, and it looks like ass, but it does hit hard when it needs to. The bat. These fucking bats. Alright, these bats. Wave 1 and 2, and then all the way fucking through. E tier. We're not even discussing why. The bats are fucking shit. Fuck the bats. The draining the stats, draining your run, it's all pointless, and they just fucking tank the most ridiculous hits for no fucking reason. Fuck them. They're useless. Now we've got, there's no point doing that one yet. We'll move to the first one is Jad. Okay, there's no point doing Jad's healers until we've done Jad. Now Jad, this is the Inferno Jad. As a pet, it's fucking badass. This is what you want. You want your Inferno Jad pet. However, in the Inferno itself, how does it look on camera? Oh, you can tell it's Jad. If I'm looking at it here, it just looks like a really bad print job, you know? It's kind of horse shit. In the meantime, Jad itself and the Inferno, they're tanky boys, you know? They're really tanky, but they're not very difficult. I've never done the Inferno before, but at the same time, triple Jads is not fucking hard. I've never died at triple Jads. I don't imagine I would ever die at triple Jads. It's not really something I do. So, yeah. Jad's very easy to kill, but they do look good, and the mechanics are the same as the old Jad. Just fucking pray when it moves and you'll be fucking fine. Not difficult. A tier. Jad is fucking A tier. Which brings us to Jad's healers. They're useless. All they do is fucking heal Jad once. Okay, they'll heal them up fully. They stop you from being able to out-damage them because they're good healers. I fucking hate them. They're shit. They can either hit hard or not hit at all. They're a little bit of a wild card in there, but really it's not a problem. Just pray Rigor. It's really the only time you should be praying Rigor in the Inferno is when the healers are out. Every other time is use Eagle Eye. Although, you know, a lot of people who don't want to think for themselves in this game will disagree. Well, guess what? I'm right and you're fucking wrong, cunt. C tier. Over the Melia. This is an interesting tier list so far. It's all over the fucking place. Which brings us to the man himself, Zuck the Cuck. The owner of Facebook. The balls to your face, Zuck. Mechanics are very simple. Cunt, come on, get in there, you fucking bitch. Right, so Zuck himself is like... he's just a big boy at the end, you know? The hardest part of the Inferno doesn't seem to be Zuck himself. I've never attempted the Inferno, so I can't speak from first hand. But he throws a ball at you and he stands back. He's a pussy. He doesn't get in there and fight. He uses everything else to damage you and just keeps hitting a fucking shield like some dyslexic piece of shit. He can't tell the difference between you and a shield. And then he gets angry and starts hitting faster. He's like a child. So I think the problem with Zuck is that it's as cool as he looks. His mechanics are simple. It's ball next, you know? Who gives a fuck? So Zuck's kind of useless. Zuck's kind of garbage. We're putting him at D tier because he doesn't do much else. Although as a pet, he does look badass. This isn't the pet, this is Zuck himself. Fuck that guy. Which brings us to his healers. The healers are toxic. They just heal him and throw lava at you. They're really fucking annoying. If you don't have enough brews when you get to the healers, you're fucked. You're dead. You're gone. But in the meantime, I've never done the Inferno, so I don't know how to experience them. But they also do look pretty cool. They look like little ninjas. They're not too threatening. They're pretty easy to kill. The blowpipe, because it's the most broken weapon in the game. We can put it one above Zuck at C tier. I think that's suitable for Zuck healers. The healers are better than Zuck himself. Alrighty. The final monster for the Inferno tier list. The monster that is on every single fucking wave until Jad. The Nibblers. The fucking Nibblers. What's the best way to explain this? These guys make me want to jump in front of a fucking train. A moving train, to be exact. I fucking hate the Nibblers. They're disgusting. They have 0 mage defense, okay? and you just splash, and 0, and 1, and it'll have max HP, or it'll have 8 HP for example, and you'll hit 5. No matter what. They are some of the worst fuckers in the game, okay? They are the problem with the Inferno. I've never done the Inferno before, so this is just my professional opinion that you should 100% take on board. Don't rely on one-hitting these Nibblers, but just be fucking happy when you do, because the amount of times you don't, or at least die trying to save the fucking pillar, save the world, you're gonna get fucked. They do look pretty cool, but at the end of the day, Nibblers are fucking annoying. Fuck them. No one fucking likes them. Good job, Jagex, for making a cunt fucking monster. It's getting S tier. 100%. And there you have it. There is the official Inferno tier list by Jagex. I've just conveyed the information to you guys. You've got, this is the summary now for all the pieces of shit that wanted to skip the video. I'm going to litter it with adverts as well, just for that juicy ad revenue, because fuck you. Everyone else, thank you for watching and coming by. E tier, you got the bats, because fuck the bats. Nothing F tier, because to be fair, the Inferno is a challenge. So I don't think anything deserves to be F tier in here. Too bad it's a safe mini game. If it wasn't safe, I'd be a lot happier, but yeah. Nothing F tier, but E, you've got the bat. Fuck the bat, no one likes the bats, they're garbage. Then you got the Melia, whose mechanics, I was like, oh yep. Anyways, the Melia, yeah, the mechanics are like, you know, oh, you can stop being safe spotted. They're designed to not safe spot. Well, to be honest, it's completely flawed by being so fucking big that you will safe spot it or corner safe spot it anyway. So it doesn't matter, does it? It really doesn't fucking matter. The Melia is flawed by its own fucking logic. And Zuck can just get fucked because he's lazy and no one likes that cunt. So he's cool as a pet, but in the Inferno, he's garbage. He barely comes out, and when he does, he just sits still. Healers for Jad, yep. Yeah, Jad's healers. And I think the other healers were here too, but they fell off the tier list so they can get fucked. Blobs and mages are B tier. They're B tier because, well, they're just basic fucking mechanics. They're not too difficult, and the blobs remind me of Bowman, and until Bowman can kill a blob, it's staying at B. Lots of Bs all around there. Nothing too difficult. A tier, Jad, because it looks good, and it's the same as a normal fucking Jad. The mechanics are the exact same, it's just tankier. If you can't do a normal Jad, just fucking... You don't need a Jad helper in Moonlight, which apparently exists. I figured that out about 3 hours ago. You don't need sounds on, you just need to look at him. You know, if his hands go up and then back down, it's range. If they go up, stay up, it's mage. Not fucking hard. Alright, Sesame Street will teach you that shit if you really need to. ST, you've got the Ranger, because it's the head looks kind of like a scrotum in a way. In game, it's pretty toxic, and also it's one of the easiest mechanics to fuck with. They're one of the easiest and most cuttable fucking guys in the Inferno. And the Nibbler, of course, because it's the worst fucking thing I've ever experienced in my life. I've never done the Inferno myself, so you can only take my word for it, you know, maybe 80% of the time. But I am the top PVMer in Australia, so what I say counts, regardless. As for that, Nibblers can get fucked. Everything else, that's your fucking tier list. Now I've got to do the fucking Inferno.